Okay. Hey guys again. Wayne Edwards here, coming in. Day two. I know it's been a while between day one and day two, but bear with me a little bit. Let's see. Today, I wanted to talk about what it means to me to be vegan. For those of you who didn't know, yeah, I am vegan. It's a very humbling experience to actually value the lives of every living individual the same, every animal the same. I feel like there are so many health benefits to going vegan. I feel like not enough work is put into dietary research and nutritional research and its application in reference to um, disease, disorders, and imbalances. I think people could vastly benefit from becoming vegan. A lot of people do diets these days that are very calorie restricting, very just restrictive in general. And I mean, veganism's no stranger to that, even though I do see it as a lifestyle, not a diet. At the same time, there's so many, like, there's no calorie restrictions being vegan at all. I can eat the entire day throughout. I remember my first month being vegan, my first week being vegan actually. I would quit cold turkey. I didn't do a vegetarian transition. I saw Cowspiracy. Then I did some research on my own, just looking into checking up on their facts. I'm like, hey, if this is true, I guess I could try this for a while. Went and did some research, and then I was like, hey, this is the day after Christmas. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try this, and I officially tried it December 27th, 2015, and I've been vegan ever since. That aside, like I was saying, my first week, I decided to do it, and I didn't know what exactly to eat. So what I did was not eat. I'm not even gonna lie. I ate very little that first week. I actually lost 9 pounds in the process. I went from being about 159 pounds to 150, um, which was my pre-high school weight. To be honest, that was my junior year's weight. Um, and it just for a reference of age, I am now 20. So about 3 years ago. Uh, Up until then, while I wasn't vegan, while I wasn't anything, I was just eating whatever I wanted and not caring about my output. I was about 157 to 159 was my normal fluctuation for a 5'8", 20-year-old. That's just what it was. To put it in more perspective, after that, I started going out and I was like, hey, man, this can't be all there is to life. And then I went out and I did my research on some things I could eat that were still vegan. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. So I kept doing it. Um, Not saying it was a path like riddled with gold. It wasn't as easy as what I'm making it seem. I had a few hiccups around the road. I actually was vegan and then I actually ate something non-vegan because I didn't actually want to. I cared more about someone else's feelings than what I stood for, and I didn't want to hurt their feelings when they kept offering me something, even though I kept telling them no. Um, and it was not a regret, but it was a humbling experience because I learned a lot. And after that point, I've yet to do that again. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Um, no one's feelings are as important to me as what I stand for. Um, that being said, so that first, when you actually decide to become vegan, it does mean a lot to you because you start to really realize what you're doing means. That's that point where you have to question yourself. You need to look within yourself and say, hey, is this for me? Can I really pitch this to other people if I don't myself believe in it? So if you don't believe in it, you won't succeed at it. And this is coming from someone who's been a vegan for 6 months and someone who is a sales rep. I work at Sprint, but that's just the way it's told. If I at my job, if I don't believe in a product, I have a very, very hard time selling it. Not that you have to sell veganism, that you have to pitch it. People can either like it or not. People can either accept it or not. You can present them with the knowledge or not. It's up to them and it's up to you, but it's ultimately up to that person at the end of the day. I live by the belief that persuasion is not real. You cannot persuade anyone to do anything they don't want to do. But that's all for today. I'll catch you guys next time.